Hey everyone, Brooke here from My Clone Solution, and today we are having another series of Google My Business Problems. We are going to be talking about backups for your computers because we all have this awesome data and we're trying to go paperless. I mean, at least some of us are, and we have all of this information that we need to store and keep. But where do we do that? Do we do it in the cloud? Do we do it on a hard drive? Do we keep it on our computer? Do we keep it on our desktop? Everybody has their own thing. But today we're going to talk to an expert about what we should be doing and why. So we are here with Ayoub from intelliTECH. And Louis, where should we be keeping our backups?
Good morning, Brooke. So we recommend that you have two backups, and here's why. You should have one backup local to an external hard drive. The reason for having a local backup is so if you ever need to retrieve a file or your entire system, it's right there, it's quickly accessed and quickly downloaded back to your system or a new system. But in the event of a catastrophic event, a fire or some other event similar to that, you want to have an offsite backup. And offsite, there's actually a couple different options. So there's an unmanaged and managed. Unmanaged would be something like Carbonite or iDrive or Backblaze. Those are great solutions, but how do you know that that data has integrity until the day comes that you need it? You retrieve it, maybe your database is garbled, maybe those Photoshop files are again garbled. We use a company called Dr. Backup. We've been using them for 12 years now, and it's what we call a managed backup, offsite backup system. So they constantly monitor 24/7. They will email you daily, tell you your backups have happened, that they have integrity, and at any given time, recommended maybe once every quarter, they will have you retrieve some of those files and just make sure that they actually are recoverable. I've had several clients who their systems just completely went out, and we used Dr. Backup. They were able to recover and didn't lose a single file. I've had clients who have used Carbonite. Just the opposite happened. Carbonite was backing up everything, but some of those files that were recovered were unusable at the point that we downloaded them.
Okay, so when we're talking about backups, and so I work between OneDrive, Dropbox, and Google Drive, depending on which clients I'm working with and where, my massive files are in Dropbox. So if my computer goes down today, the only thing that is on my computer are programs. Everything else is backed up in Dropbox. Now, should I back up my Dropbox to Dr. Backup, or how does that work? Because I'm constantly working inside of those.
Right. So those are file sync systems. Mm-hmm. They're not traditional backups. Most of them, especially if you have the paid version, a lot of people use the free version where you get 2 or 5 gigs and you don't get the support. But if you've got the paid corporate edition, you've got a level of security where they can actually go and recover files. So if you get a crypto virus and everything gets encrypted, you want to be able to go back. And an offsite backup actually has a wall in between the backup and your system or OneDrive or Dropbox. Okay. So there is a difference.
Yeah, I've always just been like, I've never really had a backup system other than okay, these are old files. I don't need them every day. And then I have an external hard drive that I put them on, I may never need them again, but it's just one of those things I have them just in case somebody decides to resurface 10 years down the road and need something, which is kind of how I do it. But it would be nice to be able to know that all of my stuff is backed up on a different place and that I could access it when I need it. Can they pull from that kind of stuff, or are they pulling directly from my hard drive when they're backing up?
With Dr. Backup, they have to pull directly from your computer, and it could be a Mac or a PC or a server, but they do not integrate with the syncing file systems.
Gotcha. Well, maybe you can come up with an answer for me for that, because even though it syncs to my computer, it's on my computer, it's technically just my Dropbox drive that's putting stuff there, right?
Yeah, but you have a copy on your local computer, so you could back it up from your
from
computer
that.
to Dr. Backup or another, traditional backup system.
Okay. Well, we will have to talk about that. Louis, thank you so much for talking to us today about how to back up our computers. And we'll see you next time on the next Google My Business.